As the Mercury Insurance Open entered its final weekend, the first of Saturday's semi-finals featured Flavia Pennetta against resurgent Russian Svetlana Kuznetsova. It didn't take long for Kuznetsova to assert her authority in the first set.
Pennetta having a little difficulty handling the pace of the Russian and finds herself facing 3 break points.
And Pennetta suddenly found herself a break down. The Italian has no shortage of talent though. This sumptuous backhand showed Pennetta's quality. To her credit, the Italian didn't allow Kuznetsova to enjoy the lead for long.
And Kuznetsova a bit shaky with that service game after winning the first 6 points of the match. Finds herself broken. We're back on serve, opening set.
Kuznetsova pushed on again in what turned out to be a roller coaster first set.
And Kuznetsova finds herself ahead 5-3, serving for a 1-set advantage.
But just as she had before, Pennetta once more fought back.
A lot of power on the forehand. She needed a 3rd try, but she's successful.
Kuznetsova was always the aggressor though, and eventually she took a first set in which she'd always been leading.
Sometimes one player just has the other player's number. Kuznetsova's beaten Pennetta 3 times in 3 meetings. She's won 7 of 8 sets, and she hands the Italian her first drop set of this event.
Kuznetsova went on to draw first blood in the second set.
And that's exactly what Sveta's able to do, barring a challenge from Pennetta, which it doesn't look like there will be. And Kuznetsova wins 8 of the first 10 points, breaks the Italian for a 2-love lead.
As the games went by, the match moved further and further out of Pennetta's reach.
And does so. More power from the forehand side, and Sveta is fired up. She's 3 games away from the final.
In the end, the Russian won the match at a canter, and she stayed on course for her first Sony Ericsson WTA Tour title in 10 months.
6-4, 6-love.
Svetlana Kuznetsova completely dismantling Flavia Pennetta.
Saturday's second semi-final in San Diego was between experienced Slovakian Daniela Hančíková and 4th seed Agnieszka Radwanska. This always promised to be a high-quality encounter, and so it proved, with neither player gaining the momentum early on. Radwanska made the breakthrough at 3-all.
Doesn't have to do a thing, just stands back, allows Hančíková to commit her first double fault. It's the first break of serve, and the 4 seed out in front. 4-3, opening set from San Diego.
Radwanska was looking increasingly sure-footed and ruthless.
Radwanska takes the opening set, 6-4 for Daniela Hančíková. It's familiar position for the 3rd time in 4 matches here in San Diego. She's going to have to try to come back after dropping the opening set.
Things were relatively even at the start of the second set as well. The first break of serve of that second set came to Radwanska.
For the 2nd time in the match, Hančíková double faults at break point.
First game.
Hančíková, though, is no slouch on a hard court, and she wasn't about to let Radwanska rest on her lead.
And she gets the break.
There was plenty of ferocious hitting from both women, but Radwanska's relentless game put her ahead once more.
Now the defense worked.
This time, Radwanska didn't let up, and Hančíková eventually succumbed again.
That time a little too cute. The drop shot betrays her, and the break to Radwanska.
The cracks were starting to appear in Hanžekova's game. She managed to save 7 match points in a marathon 6th game, but it was all a little too late. When the time came to serve the match out, Radwanska didn't blink.
So the match, Radwanska. 2 sets to love. 6-4, 6-2.